What's up, guys? You're about to watch an interview that my team did with Karis Kang. She's a multi-six-figure earner, joined Ecom Degree like 6 months ago, and now she's doing around, I think she did 100K just in January of 2021. So I hope you guys enjoyed that interview. I'm about to get her one of these plaques. I'm actually about to ship out Aditya's and Sean's. Here's the mock-ups that the awards place just sent me. So if y'all are watching this, your plaque is coming soon. But again, I hope you guys enjoyed this interview, and let me know in the comment section below if you want to see more interviews like this.
What's up, you guys? It's Alexis, my Ecom Degree University's brand strategist, and I am here today with Karis Kang. She is a 21-year-old entrepreneur. She has just joined Ecom Degree back in September of 2020, and in just 2 months, she has already accumulated over $150,000 in sales. And today we have the pleasure of speaking with her and picking her brain today. So, Karis, my first question for you is, what were you doing before e-commerce and what made you get into it?
Well, I have been watching YouTube videos about dropshipping for a couple of years, but I never really had a course to tell me what to do step by step. And I noticed over a few years, I couldn't really keep a job for longer than few months just because I didn't want to work. And then yeah, one day I just decided to buy the course and I quit my job and I just went all in on the course and I just got everything that I invested on it times so much more in such a short amount of time.
Wow, that is amazing. So, how exactly did you reach the $100,000 in sales milestone? Like, what is your daily method of operations? What's your daily routine looking like?
Well, whenever I wake up, it's usually anywhere between 6 to 8. I just go to the gym, and after I gym, I'll probably read for a little bit. I think that's a new habit that I just tried to adopt into my life because there's just so much more value in books than I really thought. So I'll read, and after that, I usually just go to a cafe or I'll go home. It doesn't really matter, and I'll just work on my stores all day. But now I have a couple of them just automated, so I don't really need to do as much on them. So I'm able to just focus on the store that I'm trying to release on Black Friday.
Wow, that is awesome. It sounds pretty chill. Now you are completely unemployed. You're basically retired. um, so, how exactly did you find your winning product?
I actually didn't find a winning product. It was really hard for me to find one. I failed my first 4 or 5 stores, and I just had to keep trying different things, but I actually ended up not going with the winning product route, but actually just adopting new ways of marketing and how I'm going to reach a bigger audience. Because I noticed that it obviously a winning product is the best way to go, but it's hard to find winning products that isn't saturated. At least for me, I know other people are better at finding winning products. So what I did was I just took everyday items that people are buying normally, and I'm branding them, and I'm making sure to market it in a way where it makes it seem like, oh yeah, I want to buy from this store specifically. I was just selling things like kitchenware and things like that, but I made sure to just have a really good website and really good ads. And I noticed that that was the first store that started to do really, really well. So I feel like for me, other than that, I wouldn't really say that I had a winning product. And even then, I was selling a product that Will recommended us to sell, the mask brackets too, and I was making a lot of money making those or selling those too.
Wow. Okay, so it's all about, how you brand it and how you market it.
hmm
Awesome. Cool. Okay. Well, what would you say is or was your biggest obstacle that you've faced, and how did you overcome it?
I think it was just because I had such a rough history with money in the past. My credit and other things like that were just really, really bad. I didn't have a lot of capital to start with. Um, and I feel like that's just something that I kind of had to work through. I remember I was watching a whole bunch of YouTube videos and I was like selling textbooks on eBay, just like doing everything I could to make money just to run ads. And I would just make affiliate sales, just things like that. And I just remember that's how I like first made maybe like a couple hundred like dollars just to start running like ads. And I just went all in on that, and I'm glad I did.
That is so awesome. Cool. We're almost done here and we're about to wrap it up.
Mhm.
But what advice would you give to the newest person that is looking to start drop shipping or start e-commerce?
Um, I would say that it's easy to get stuck in like a phase where you don't know what to sell, or you don't know if your website is good enough, like you don't know if your ads are going to like convert. But in that situation, like what separates the people from being really successful in dropshipping and the people that never make sales is like, no matter if you think the store is going to fail, like for me, I just launched all the stores just so I could like learn from everything that I launched. Like every single store that I launched was just getting better and better, even though it wasn't like at the expectations that I wanted. It was like every single thing taught me a different lesson that Will's course didn't necessarily teach me. I feel like you learn from your mistakes the best,
Mhm.
and there's nothing wrong with failing a store or like and anything like that. I feel you learn the best in that way, and there's no point in getting stuck in that stage where you just feel like, oh, I don't know what to do, or like, I'm scared. That's like, I feel like that's something that everybody should really overcome.
Yeah, exactly. Like taking the risk for sure.
Mhm.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, then my last question for you, Karis, is when do you plan on hitting the $1 million mark and receiving your next plaque?
Hmm. I really, really, really hope that I can get it by the end of this Q4. I'm like really, really like trying to manifest it, but I know that it's possible. So if I put in the work and I put in the time, then I'll get exactly what I put in.
That is amazing. End of Q4. Let's do it, Karis. I do look forward to interviewing with you again once you do hit that next major milestone. And we'll definitely send out your plaque very, very shortly. But thank you for all of your time. Thank you for all of the value that you gave us.
Thank you so much.